tired jades. Was ever man so weary? Was ever man so arrayed? Now were I not a little pot and soon hot, my very lips would freeze to my teeth, my tongue to the roof of my mouth, my heart in my belly ere I should come by a fire to thaw me.
To cast away honesty upon a foul slut is were to put good meat into an unclean dish.
I am not a slut.
No, well, cry hollow to thy tongue, I prithee, it does curvet so unseasonably.
How now, what's the matter?
Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. Oh, my goodness! Ha, ha,
Oh, my old friend Francis Flute!
ha, Peter Quince!
Don't you know I am a woman, and when I think I must speak?
I'm my good friend Snug.
Oh, you are well met, sweet lord.
How dost thou, Peter Quince?
Oh, faith, sir, so.
Well, so is good. It's very good. It's very excellent good.
And yet it is not, it is but so.
Oh, prithee, hold thy peace.
What hempen homespuns have we staggering here?
Oh, my excellent good friends. How dost thou, Tom Snout?
Good.
Ah, Robin Starveling. How do you both?
Oh, as the indifferent children of the earth.
Happy in that we are not over happy.
Yes, on Fortune's cap, we are not the very button.
Nor the soles of their shoes.
Neither, my lord.
Yes.
Vouch a word, young sister, but one word.
Godspeed, fair sister.
Call me fair? I take that fair.
No, oh, happy fair. Sickness is catching. Oh, a favour so. Yours would I catch, fair sister, ere I go.
Teach me how you look and what art moves the young men's hearts.
What sayest thou? What do you mean by this? Surely you jest.
Oh, how happy some others are. Oh, in Athens it is thought that as I that is as fair as she, but what of that?
Is all our company here?
Yes, have you called for Bottom? Has he come yet?
He cannot be heard of.
Well, without a Bottom, the play is marred. It doth not go forward.
That is a problem. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yes, he's a very good man and very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. Paramour is, God bless her, is a thing of naught. But masters, I hope here is a play fitted. Come here your parts. I pray you fail me not. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu. If we offend, it is with our good will. That you should think we come not to offend, but with good will, to show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you, our true intent is. All for your delight we are not here. That you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all you're like to know.
Thrice the brindled cat hath mewed.
Thrice and once the hedge pig whined.
Harpier cries, 'tis time, 'tis time.
Round and round the cauldron go, in the poisonous entrails go. Toads that under cold stones laid, 30 days, day and night.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. fillet of a fenny snake,
Oh.
in the cauldron boil and bake, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blindworm's sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, moor and gulf, of ravine, salt sea shark, root of hemlock digged in the dark, liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat and slips of yew, slivered at the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lips, finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, make the gruel thick and slab, add thereto a tiger's children for the ingredients of our cauldron.
Dabble,
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with a baboon's blood. Now the charm is firm and good.
Oh, well done, I commend your pain, and everyone shall have its gain. Now around the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that we put in. Black spirits and white, red spirits and grey, mingle, mingle, mingle may. Titty tiffin, keep it stiffin. Lucky Robin, keep it lucky. In it goes around, around, round, around, and in it goes
Round, around, about, all ill come running in, all good keep out. Around, about, all ill come running in, all good keep out.
Here's the blood of the bat.
put it in, put in that.
His liver's bane,
Put it in again.
The juice of toad, the oil of adder.
those will make the yonker madder.
Put it in and cover the stench.
Now here's 3 ounces of redhead wench.
Round, about, all ill come running in, all good keep out. Around, about, all ill come running in, all good keep out. Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence. Ministers and angels of mercy, defenders.
Ah, yes. I do mean to make love to my wife's sister. I spy entertainment in her. She discourses and she carves. Oh, and she has the leer of invitation. I can construe the action of her familiar style. Yes, I have long loved her, and I protest to you, have followed her with a doting observance. Yes, I have writ me here a letter to her, who even now gave me good eyes. Yes, she did seem to course o'er my exteriors with such a greedy intention, that the appetite of her eyes did seem to scorch me like a burning glass.
Oh, here's a spot! Oh, out damned spot!
How dost thou, pretty lady?
Out, I say!
Am I the man yet?
I say so, my lord.
Doth my simple feature content thee?
Huh? Your features? Lord warrant us what features? Ah!
Here, take my hand.
This hand is moist.
Oh, Have I won thee, heavenly angel? Oh, let me die now, for I have lived long enough. This is the period of my ambition. Oh, blessed hour. Oh.
What? Have I escaped love letters in the holiday time of my beauty, and now am I a subject for them? Let me see. Oh. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Why dost thou tear it?
I never heard such a drawling, affecting rogue. Oh, that my husband had seen this!
Well, I would that your husband were dead. I'll tell it to the best lord. I would make thee my wife.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not.
Was ever a woman in this humour wooed? Was ever a woman in this humour won? Yes, I will have her. But I won't keep her long. Ha ha! Right.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. It is my lady, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were, that thou her maid art far more fair than she. Oh, her eye discourses, I will answer it. But I am too bold. It is not to me that she speaks. She speaks, and yet she says nothing. What of that? But two of the brightest stars in all the heavens, having some business, do entreat her eyes, and twinkle in their spheres, until they return. Oh, see how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me!
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Oh, deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn mine, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague?
Montague.
It is not hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Oh, Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I will never be Romeo.
What man is this that thus bescreened good knight, so stumblest on my counsel?
Oh, well, by a name, I know not what to tell thee, for my name is hurtful to myself, dear saint, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, and yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Well, neither, fair saint, if either thee dislikes.
How camest thou hither? And wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place is death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
By love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls, for stony lineaments cannot keep love out, and what love dares, love attempts. Therefore, thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they see thee, they will murder thee.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
'Twas love that first prompted me to inquire.
Oh, dost thou love me, O gentle Romeo? If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Fair lady, by yonder blessed moon do I swear.
Swear not by the moon. The inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
Well, then what should I swear by?
Well, do not swear, or if thou wilt swear, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I will believe thee.
My heart's dear
No,
love.
do not swear. Though I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too sudden, too unadvised, too much the lightning which doth cease to be, ere one can say, it lightens. Sweet, good night.
But would thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of my faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I hear some noise within, dear love. Adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a while, I will come again.
Yes. Oh, blessed night, I am afeard. Oh, this being at night, it all seems but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and then good night indeed, that if thy bent of love be honourable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow. Madam! Anon I come. But if thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee. Madam!
By and by I come!
To cease thy suit and leave me to my grief.
Oh, so thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
Oh, 1,000 times to want thy light. As love goes towards love, like schoolboys from their books, but love from love, to school with heavy looks.
Psst, Romeo, psst.
Oh, my dear,
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send?
by hour of 9.
Oh, I will not fail. It is 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Well, I will just stand here till thou remember.
And I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
Then I'll still be standing here till thou forget, forgetting every home but this.
Oh, good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be more.
To be or not to be, that is the question. But this is...
If I may counsel you, Peter Quince, mark you this. To be or not to be, that is the question.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Aye, 'tis so.
Nay, 'tis not. Thus it goes. To be or not to be? That is the question.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
No, not so neither. Hark at me, good sir. To be or not to be? That is the question.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Nay, 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 Your Grace. May I be so bold, by your leave? Yes. Now, thus. To be or not to be? That is the question.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Yes.
Ah!
Sweet bully bottom!
Oh, Bottom!
Where are these hands?
Bottom! Oh, most beauteous day!
Flute.
Oh, most happy hour!
Peter Quince.
Come.
Look at you. Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what. For if I tell thee, I am no true Athenian.
Oh, tell us, Bottom.
No.
Come, I'll tell you everything right, as it fell out.
Yes. Oh,
I
Let
am
us hear, sweet
sick
Bottom.
and sullen.
why, what's the matter?
I want to measure the extent of your love.
Oh, content thee, wife.
Whence came this? This is a token from some newer friend.
No, so it's come to this. Well, well.
Here, this is the minx's token. Here, gives your hobby horse.
Go to, woman.
Doesn't. Where is Malvolio?
He is coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. Sure, madam, he is possessed.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
Oh, no, madam, he does nothing but smile. You're best to have some wit about you, madam. Should he come, for sure the man's tainted in swits.
Oh, go hither, call him. Oh, how now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady, ho ho.
Thou smilest. I sent for thee on a sad occasion.
Sad lady, yes, I could be sad. This does cause some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering, but what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one and please all.
Why? How goes it, man? What's the matter?
Oh, not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. I think we do know that sweet Roman hand.
Oh, wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Aye, to bed, sweetheart. And I'll come to thee.
Why appear you with such ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Well, be not afraid of greatness. It was well writ.
Why, what sayest thou, Malvolio?
Well, some are born great,
Huh?
and some achieve greatness,
What meanst thou?
and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Oh, heaven, stormy.
Remember who commanded thy yellow stockings?
Thy yellow stockings?
Oh, and wish to see them cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
Get that to out to a maid, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I maid?
This is very midsummer madness, my lady.
Oh, dear Maria, let this man be looked at. Where's my cousin Toby? They need to take very good care of him.
Ho, ho. Do you come near me now? And no less man than Sir Toby to look to me. Well, this is Jove's doing, and Jove is to be thanked. And when she went away just now, let that fellow be looked to. Fellow. Not Malvolio after my degree, but fellow. Well, Jove, not I is the doer of this, and Jove is to be thanked.
My noble lord,
What sayest thou, Sister Snug?
did my husband, when you wooed my sister, know of your love?
Oh, yes, and went between us oft.
Indeed.
Indeed. Aye, indeed. Why, is he not honest?
Honest?
Honest? Aye, honest. What dost thou think?
Think?
Think! By heaven, she echoes me as if there were some hideous monster in her thoughts.
My lord, you know I love you.
I think thou dost, yes, I think there is more to it. I prithee, speak to me on thy thinkings.
Have you sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in my sister's hands?
I gave her such a one. 'Twas my first gift.
Such a handkerchief I did see Flute wipe his beard with.
Are you certain? It was mine?
By these hands. And have you seen the way he prizes that foolish woman, that sister of mine? She gave it him.
Oh, death and damnation! Now do I see it is true? A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman?
Nay, forget that.
Aye, let her rot and perish and be damned tonight. Monstrous. Monstrous.
Brother, I see you are eaten up with passion.
I think my wife is honest, and I think she is not. I think thou art just, and I think thou art not. I will tear her all to pieces.
Yet be content.
Blood, blood, blood.
Patience, I say.
Damn her! Lewd minx, damn her! Come, go with me apart. I will withdraw to furnish myself with some swift means of death for the fair devil.
And let me the catechin clink, clink. And let me the catechin clink. A soldier's a man, a life's but a span. Why then let a soldier drink, drink. Why then let a soldier drink, drink. And let me the catechin clink, clink. And let me the catechin clink. A soldier's a man, a life's but a span. Why then let a soldier drink, drink. Why then let a soldier drink, drink.
Let me the canakin
Let me the canakin
and 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 let me the canakin clink. A soldier's a man, a life's but a span. Why then let a soldier drink, drink. Why then let a soldier drink, drink.
Before God, an excellent song. Peace, break thee off. Lo, look when it comes again. It harrows me with fear and wonder. By heaven I charge thee, speak. See, it stalks away. Stay, speak, speak. I charge thee, speak. 'Tis gone and will not answer. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all.
Wicked world! Wasn't it as well nigh worn to pieces with age? to show himself a young gallant? What an unweighed behaviour hath he, this drunkard, picked out of my conversation, that he in this manner assay me. Oh, what shall I say to him? How shall I be revenged upon him? For revenged I will be, sure as his guts are made of puddings. Why, I shall exhibit a bill before the Parliament for the putting down of men. I'll write him a very taunting letter. I will write it straight, for the matter is in my head and in my heart. I will be bitter with him and passing short. Not fair, no manners, proud, do not, Phoenix, no.
Oh. What employment do we have here? By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and T's. And thus she makes such great P's. Oh, yes, it is in contempt of question her hand. Patience herself would startle at this letter and play the swaggerer. Bear this and bear all. She says that I am not fair, that I lack manners, and she calls me proud, and that she could not love me were men as rare as Phoenix. Good lady, you do me wrong. Good sooth, you do.
Do I speak you fair? Do I entice you? Or do I not, in plainest... truth? Tell you that I cannot. Nor I do not love you.
And for that I love you even more. Oh, Starveling, I'm your spaniel. The more I will fawn on you, the more you can beat me. Oh, use me as your spaniel, Starveling. Strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave. Give me leave to love you. What worse a place could I be in than to be used as you would use your dog?
No, tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit. I am sick when I do look on thee.
But I am sick when I not look on you.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hand did I deserve this scorn? It is not enough that I never can get a sweet look from your eyes, but you will flaunt my insufficiencies.
What? Oh, yes. Yes. Right. Good motto, Kate, for that is your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard those of hard of hearing? They call me Katarina.
Oh, no, you lie in faith, for you are just called plain Kate. Sweet bonny Kate, Kate the Cursed, the prettiest Kate in all of Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, sweet dainty Kates, for all deities are Kate, and therefore Kate. Now take this, Kate, of my consolation. Hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy beauty virtued, and thy virtue spoke of, yet not so closely as to thee belongs, I myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved in good time. Let him that moved you hence remove you here. I know what you are. You are a movable.
What's a movable?
A joint stool.
Oh, you have hit on it. Come, sit on me. Ah!
Oh. I will not be sitting on you.
Well, women are made to bear, and so are you. Now come, me faith, you wasp. You are too angry.
If I be a wasp, then watch out.
Well, my remedy then is to pluck it out.
I have the full confined where it lies.
Well, who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting, but in his tail.
In his tongue.
What? Look, I cannot have my tongue in your tail. It's because I am a gentleman.
I'll try that.
Oh, look, I swear I'll cuff you again if you strike me.
You should lose your arms.
What? Huh? Oh. Oh, come now, Kate. You must not look so sour.
It's my fashion when I see a crab.
Well, there's no crab, so therefore not look so sour.
There is.
Well, show it to me.
I would if I had a glass.
What? Do you mean my face?
Yes, one so young.
Well, by St. George, I am too young for you.
And yet you are withered.
Well, it is with cares.
I care not.
Oh, nay, Kate, in sooth you scape not. No, look, I find you passing gentle. It was told to me that you were rough, coy, and sullen. And now I find report a very liar, for you are passing courteous, soft in speech, a little slow in speech, but sweet as springtime flowers.
Oh, where did you get all that goodly speech?
Well, it is extempore from my mother wit.
Oh, our witty mother.
Yes.
Witless out her son.
Now come, Kate. Your father hath agreed for us to be married, and your dowry agreed on. And will you, nill you, I will marry you. For I am he, Kate, the man who was born to tame you, Kate, and turn you from a wild Kate into a Kate more conformable with other Kates. I must and will have Katharina for my wife. Oh, yes. You read my mind, Peter Quince. Alas, my love, you knew me wrong to cast me off discourteously. For I have loved you well and long, delighting in your company. Green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my heart of joy. And whom but my lady green sleeves? I have been ready at your hand to grant whatever you may crave. And I have wagered life and land, delighting in your company. Green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my heart of joy, and who but my lady green sleeves? intend to thus disdain, it does the more enrapture me. And so at last I'll still remain a lover in captivity. Green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my heart of joy, and who but my lady green sleeves? Green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my heart of joy, and who but my lady green sleeves? Oh.
Come, sit, Master Snout. Ha! I have a stoup of wine.
Oh, not tonight, Bottom. I have a poor and unhappy brains for drinking.
Ah, but 1 cup. I'll drink for thee.
I have had but 1 cup tonight, and behold, what innovation it makes! I am unfortunate in the infirmity, and therefore dare not talk my weakness with any more.
What, man? 'Tis a night of revels! Ha ha!
Drink, sir, is a great provoker of 3 things.
And what 3 things does drink especially provoke?
Oh, marry, sir. Nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lechery, sir. It provokes and it unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink is said to be an equivocator with lechery. It makes him and it mars him.
Right.
It makes him stand to and not stand to. It persuades him and it disheartens him. And then it makes him and leaves him, and, in conclusion, equivocates him in a sleep, and thus giving him the lie leaves him.
More wine, ho!
For God, this has given me a rouse already.
To the health of our wives.
Oh, misery.
What's the matter?
I do suspect the lusty flute hath leapt into my seat. The very thought thereof does gnaw my innards like a poisonous mineral.
Oh, beware, my lord of jealousy. 'Tis the green-eyed monster that doth mock the meat it feeds on. That cuckold lives in bliss, who, certain of his fate, loves not his wronger. I see this hath a little dashed your spirits.
No, not a jot, not a jot.
If faith, I fear it has. I would I might entreat your honour to scan this thing no further. Leave it to time.
I am bound to thee forever, bully bottom.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet we shall not scape a brawl, for now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Come, come. You're as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy. Soon moved to be moody, and soon moody to be moved.
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, good den, a word with one of you.
Ah, but 1 word with one of us. Why not couple it with something? Make it a word and a blow.
You will find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could thou not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consort with Romeo.
Consort? What'st thou make us minstrels? And thou makes minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick, this that shall make thee dance. Zoons, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Let's retire unto some private place and reason coldly of your grievances. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, let them gaze. I shall not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage for such a greeting. Villain am I none. Therefore, farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this does not excuse the injuries thou hast done to me.
I must...
Therefore turn and draw.
I must protest. I did not injure thee, but I love thee more than thou canst devise. And until thou knowest the reason for my love, good Capulet, a name which I tender as dearly as my own, I say, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonourable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing. But one of your 9 lives.
Mercutio,
I am for you.
put up thy rapier.
Come, sir, you're passado.
Draw Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince hath expressly forbidden bandying in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt! Good Mercutio!
Oh, I'm hit. I'm hurt. I'm spare. Plague on both your houses. Is he gone and have nothing?
What art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch, marry, but 'tis enough.
Courage, man! The hurt cannot be much.
No, it's not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered. I warrant for this world. A plague on both your houses. Why'd you come between us? I was hurt under your arm.
Well, I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses.
Oh. This dear gentleman, my dear friend, the princess near ally, hath met his mortal hurt in my intent. My reputation ruined by Tybalt's slander. And Tybalt, who within an hour had been my kinsman. Oh, Juliet, thy love had made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath espied the clouds which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
On this day's black fate on many days doth depend. But thus begins the woes that others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Tybalt, take back the villain that thou gavest for me. Tybalt, Mercutio's soul is just above our heads, waiting for you to accompany him. Either you or I, or both, shall join him.
Thou wretched boy that did consort him here, shalt with him hence.
This will determine that.
Romeo, away, begone! The citizens are up, and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed. The prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Hence, begone, away!
I am fortune's fool.
Oh, for God's sake. A pot of small ale.
Oh, fie upon thee, strumpet. I know what you are, and like a sister, I am loath to call fault as it is named.
I am no strumpet, but of life as honest as you that do accuse me thus.
Oh, I am sick, and I look upon thee.
Good sister, wrong me not wrong yourself to make a bondmaid and a slave of me. That I disdain. But for these other gauds, unbind my hands. I'll pull them off myself. Yea, all my raiment, my petticoat, or what you will command me do, so well I know my duty to my elders.
Of all thy suitors, I charge thee, tell me who thou lovest must, and dissemble not.
Of all the men alive, I swear it is Snout whom I lovest best.
Minion, you liest! It's not Flute.
Is it for him that you do envy me so? Nay then, I see that you but jest, And now I do perceive that you have but jested with me all this while.
If this be jest, then all the rest be so.
No, wait. I prithee, sister. Good.
When daisies pied and violets blue, and ladies smocked all dressed in white, the cuckoo bird in golden hue does paint the meadow with delight. The cuckoo that on every tree mocks married men, for thus says he, cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
When icicles hang by the wall, and Dick the shepherd blows his nail, and Tom bears logs.
Lillian, this is my song! Get off and find now! Get off! That was not to sing on! Excuse us thou! Excuse us thou! Excuse us thou!
If music be the food of love, play on, give me excess of it. Soft. When he comes again, have on to quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. There is no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with. Oh.
Oh, how is with you, my lord?
Well, my lady. Oh, hardness to dissemble.
By my heavens, half drunk?
Nay, on my life. This is my ancient, and this is my left hand, and this is my right hand. I can stand well enough, and I can speak well enough. You must not think then that I am drunk.
You must confine yourself within the modest limit of the altar.
I'll confine myself in no finer things than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so too be these boots. And if they not, let them hang themselves on their own straps.
That coughing and drinking will undo you.
I will drink as long as there is passage in my throat, and drink in Athens. Lend me thy handkerchief.
Oh, here, my lord.
That which I gave you.
I have it not about me.
Not?
No, indeed, my lord.
Oh, that is a fault. That handkerchief did an Egyptian to my mother give, and she told her, while she kept it, it would subdue my father entirely to her love. But if she lost it, or made gift of it, then my father's eyes would hold her loathed, and his spirit should hunt new fancies.
Oh, indeed. It's possible.
'Tis true. There's magic in it. The worms were hallowed that did breed the silk.
Indeed, it's true.
Most veritable. Therefore look to it well.
Then would to God that I had never seen it.
Ah, wherefore?
Why do you speak so startlingly and rash?
Is it lost? Is it gone?
It is not lost.
Speak!
But what and if it were?
Fetch me the handkerchief. My mind misgives.
I can, sir, but I will not now.
The handkerchief.
I say it is not lost.
The handkerchief.
What, have you lost your wits?
The handkerchief!
By heavens, a madman!
Oh, away!
Love me, a cuckoo in the tree.
What noise is that?
Who loves me, the cuckoo in the tree, and the daisy and
Alas, sweet lady, what imports this song?
violet, and the cuckoo loves me.
Come, good Snug, come.
Oh,
Sit
Alas, look here, my lord.
And you love me.
How do you, pretty lady?
Calmly, good Snug.
A daisy for you, and a violet for you, and the cuckoos up in the
Calmly, good Snug.
How long has she been thus?
I know not.
Follow her close. I charge thee, give a good watch.
Goodbye, sweet lady. Goodbye, thank you, good lady.
Witness, you ever-burning lights above, you elements that clippers round about. Witness that here Tom Snout doth give up the execution of his wit, hands and heart to wrong Othello's service. Let him command, and to obey shall be in Snout remorse. What bloody business ever.
It is the cause, my soul. Let me not name it to you, you chaste stars. It is the cause. Yet I'll not shed her blood, nor scar that whitest skin of her snow, and smooth as monumental alabaster. Yet she must die, else she'll betray more men. Put out the light, and put out the light. Ah, such balmy breath that dost almost persuade justice to break her sword. One more.
Who's there? Othello?
Aye, Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye, my lord.
Well, if you bethink yourself of any crime, unreconciled as yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alas, my lord, what do you mean by that?
Well, do it, and be brief. I will walk by. I would not kill thy unprepared spirit. Nay, heaven forfend, I would not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing?
Aye, I do.
Why then, heaven have mercy on me.
Amen. With all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me.
Think on thy sins,
They are loves I bear to you.
and for that thou diest.
Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. These are portents, and yet I hope they do not point on me.
Peace and be still.
I will so. What's the matter?
The handkerchief that I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Flute.
No, by my soul, I swear, send for the man and ask him.
I saw the handkerchief in his hand. O perjured woman, that dost stone my heart and make me call what I intend to do a murder that I thought a sacrifice. I saw the handkerchief.
He found it then. I never gave it to him. Send for him hither and let him speak a truth.
He hath confessed
What, my lord?
that he has used thee.
How? Unlawfully.
Aye,
He will not say so.
had all his hairs been lives, my sweet revenge had stomach for them all.
Unless he is betrayed and I am dead.
Out, strumpet, weepest thou for him to my face?
Banish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Oh, down, strumpet!
Kill me tomorrow, but let me live tonight.
Nay, if you strive,
But half an hour.
being done there is no pause.
But one prayer.
It is too late.
What hast thou done? Let her alone!
You are an ass! You are an ass!
I am a wise fellow, and what's more, a householder.
Oh, I'll beat thee into handsomeness,
off,
thou
coxcomb!
witted lord!
Off, coxcomb!
Villain, thou hast enchanted her!
My life upon her faith. Thou stool for a witch.
Heavens, that should be my handkerchief! Thou art a villain!
Holla! Stand there!
Nay, follow if thou darest to find out whose right of mine or thine is most in Starveling.
Follow, nay, I come with thee, cheek by jowl.
A good riddance.
Ah,
Alack a day, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead.
Oh, falsely murdered!
Oh, villainy, villainy, villainy.
Quick, strike on the tinder hoe.
Give me a taper. Call up all my people. This accident is not unlike my dream. Believeth me, oppresses me already. Light, I say, light!
No.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend him your ears. Just do it.
Oh, pardon me, thy bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds do now I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips, to beg the course and discourse of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fair civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar, that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants courted at the hands of war, all pity choked with custom and fell deed. And Caesar's spirit ranging for revenge, with Arte by his side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines, and in a monarch's voice, cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war, that this foul deed shall smell above the earth with carrion men, groaning for burial.
If you have tears, prepare to shed them now.
Sure, she should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such words.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Such is petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death.
Oh, out, brief candle.
Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that frets and struts his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more.
It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Runs not this speech like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison while he uttered it. Oh, sweet Starveling, now thou image dost appear in the rare semblance that I loved at first.
Oh, alas, poor Starveling.
I will incontinently drown myself.
If thou dost, I shall never love thee after.
Yes, come, be a man.
Drown thyself. Drown cats and blind puppies.
I profess me thy friend, a pox on drowning thyself.
Behold, I have a weapon. Here is my journey's end. Here is my butt and the very sea mark of my utmost sail. Where should Tom Snout go?
Quick, wrench his sword off him!
Oh, how now dost thou look, O ill-starred wench? Cold, cold like thy chastity.
Look at the tragic loading of this bed. This is thy work. The object poisons sight. Let it be hid.
I pray you, in your letters when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am, nothing extenuate nor set down aught in malice, but speak of me as one who loved, not too wisely, but loved too well. Oh, Starveling, Starveling, dead, dead, oh.
The poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree, singing willow, 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 willow. Her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee, singing willow, 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 willow. Her soul tears they fell and melted the stone, singing willow, 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 willow.
Let my cue comes, call me and I will answer my next most Pyramus. She's warm!
That she is living.
Hey, oh! He's a Quince!
Milady.
Oh, Flute the bellows mender. Sweet sister Snug. Oh, bottom the wheel. Oh. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of men to say what dream it was. Oh, and how methinks I see the world is through parted eye, when everything is double.
Methinks I have found Snug like a jewel.
How came these things to pass?
Are you sure we are awake?
Oh.
It seems that yet we sleep, we dream.
Since she is living, let the time run on. Get your apparel together.
Yes!
Good strings to your beards.
Oh, yes!
Fresh ribbons to your bows. and let this be our clean linen.
Yes.
And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. But I do not doubt but he heard that it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away, go away. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall, which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine, for if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away. Or else did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall. Which Lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisby's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisby, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall I would have you think had in it a crannied hole or chink, to which the lovers Pyramus and Thisby did whisper often very secretly, this loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I the same wall, the truth is so. And though the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
O grim-looked night, O night with hue so black, O night whichever art when day is not, O night, alack, 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 I feel my Thisby's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that stands between her father's grounds and mine, thou wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thine chink to blink through with mine eyne. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what's the eye? No Thisby do I see, O wicked wall through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
La 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 la. Oh, wall, how oft hath thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me? These chilly lips have oft kissed thy stones, the stones with hair and lime caught up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink, to spy, and I can hear my Thisby's face. Thisby!
Thy think I art, thou think I me.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Glymander I am trusty still.
And I to Helen may fates me kill.
Not like Trophilus to syphilis was so true.
As Trophilus to syphilis, I to you!
Kiss me through the hole of this terrible wall.
Ah! I kiss the wall's hole.
Without
you
knees
at all.
to meet me straight away.
Oh, tide left, tide right. I come right away.
And thus as wall my part discharge so, and being done, away wall doth go.
You, lady, you, whose gentle heart dost fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wild with rage does roar, roar. Then know that it is I, one Snug the joiner. A lion fell, nor else no lion dam. For if I, a lion, came in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
This lanthorn does the haunted moon present, and myself, the man in the moon do seem to be.
La 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 la. Oh, oh. This this is Ninny's tomb. But where is my love?
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining oh so bright. For by thy gracious golden glimmering gleams, I trust to take the truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, do you see? How can it be, O dainty duck, O dear? Thy mantle, good. What stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. O fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell. O wherefore natures did thou lions frame? Since lion vile have here deflowered, my dear. Who was, no, who is the fairest dame, that loved, that liked, that looked, that loved with cheer? Come, tears, confound, out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus. I that left pap where the heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die. Die. Die.
Asleep, my love. What? Dead, my dove. Speak, speak. Oh, he's quite dumb. Dead! Dead! Oh, a tomb! Oh, must close these eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these cauliflower ears, these cowslip cheeks. A god, God! Oh, lovers make moan, his eyes were green as leeks. Come, sisters three, come to me, with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, till you have sure to cut his thread of silk. Oh, come, tongue not a word, come, trusty blade, come, my breast imbrue. Oh! Farewell, friends. Thus, this be ends. Oh. Adieu! Adieu! Adieu.
Let's have some music, and good masters, sing!
Yes, yes.
More wine, ho!
When I was a little boy,
Hey, ho, wind and rain,
a foolish thing was but a toy, and the rain
it raineth every day.
And when I came to Manchester,
with a hey ho, the wind and the rain.
never should forget.
Hey ho, the wind and the rain. Hey ho, the wind and the rain. Hey ho, the wind and the rain. Rain, rain, it's every day. With a hey ho, the wind and the rain. Hey ho, the wind and the rain. Hey ho, the wind and the rain. And the rain, it's every day. With a hey ho, the wind and the rain. Hey ho, the wind and the rain. Hey ho, the wind and the rain. Rain, it's every day. With a hey ho, the wind and the rain. Huzzah! More wine ho! It's Chilliman.